Okay, so my question is a pretty simple question, really. So we know that we've heard tonight that we're going to have very significant compulsory acquisitions. A lot of people are losing their homes, losing their businesses. We know there's an increase in pollution right across the inner west. We know that we're going to have more traffic, greater traffic congestion. Our already highly congested roads are going to be even more congested in all our intersections as well. We know that there's no benefit to the Western Sydney because the tolls are going to be so high that people are not going to be able to use this road. And in fact, the tolls right through on this 33 kilometre. How on earth are we going to have 33 kilometres being used by the public? We can't see that. So when we do planning decisions, we always ask the simple question, what's the public benefit? So I'm asking you here tonight, because I think we all want to know, for Haberfield, which is the most intact Federation heritage suburb possibly in the world and will be destroyed by WestCONnex. It will be destroyed, and I think for all of us who love Haberfield, that is absolutely devastating. For Ashfield and the huge swathes of Ashfield which are going to compulsorily apply for this road, for Leichhardt, for Annandale, for Camperdown, for all of these local areas, where is the public benefit?
Over to me. Well, what I can say is I think it was 2 weeks ago, the third most hated road in New South Wales was Parramatta Road. It's very heavily congested. Sydney is growing, 1.6 million odd people in the next X years, what many years it is. There is a high degree of feeling. Transport is a multifaceted, you use many different modes of it. There are a lot of commercial. What the aim of this project is to get a lot of commercial traffic off Parramatta Road. It will actually significantly reduce the traffic on Parramatta Road.
Sorry, but the evidence doesn't show that. But you know, for the M4 widening, it showed that the trucks are not going to use the M4. They're going to avoid the toll and they're going to all end up on Parramatta Road. Your own evidence shows that.
That's not what that modelling is suggesting. I already answered that question. It's a traffic transport for New South Wales model.
That's right. I think these are what you call irreconcilable differences. We're not going to come to a consensus position tonight. Now, is there a view in the room is there someone who would like to move a resolution? Just to clarify, just to clarify, Leichhardt Council's adopted, written to the government about it many times, recommitted itself to opposing this project on multiple occasions. So our view is clear, as I said to you at the very beginning of the meeting, so we don't need to adopt a new position. Ours is fixed and based on our sound judgment. But of course it's entirely appropriate if people in this room tonight want to adopt a resolution that reflects the views of residents who've attended tonight. There's no problem with that at all. We have a minute taker here who's able to use the laptop to draft a resolution. So if I can hand over to you maybe to begin the process.
Thank you. My name's Sally Chapman. I'm from the WestCONnex Action Group Annandale. And I just have a resolution that I thought might represent the views of the people here to present to the meeting. I also have a seconder in the room, Alan Freeman from our group as well. This public meeting strongly supports Leichhardt Council's opposition to the WestCONnex scheme and calls for an immediate halt to compulsory property acquisitions and the geotechnical drilling program pending, a public inquiry into the WestCONnex project, publication of a full business case and cost-benefit analysis for the WestCONnex project, and a revision of the environmental impact statement to take account of urban growth plans, extension of the consultation period for a revised updated EIS to 90 days from the date of publication for the EIS. That's the motion that I'm suggesting would represent a large number of the views in this meeting, and that we would like to have a statement from this meeting in the sense that Alan might speak to it as well. But
So that's moved by Sally. Is there a seconder for that? Yes? The gentleman down the back, did you want to speak to it? Sure. Go for your life.
The meeting tonight has revealed two major problems with the project and the EIS. The first one is what is the aim of WestCONnex? The stated aim is to reduce traffic congestion But the traffic modelling presented in the EIS is done by a company, ACOM, that's been shown to provide inaccurate traffic predictions. The second issue that's been brought out tonight is that the comparison is wrong. It shouldn't be a comparison between WestCONnex or no WestCONnex. It should be a comparison with what you could do with 15 billion, that's $15,000 million spent on public transport. And that's why we're calling in this motion for a halt to the project until these two crucial questions are answered.
Well said. Thank you very much. Okay, if there's no further amendments, I'll put that motion to the room. All those in favour? Aye. All those against? Declare that carried unanimously.